first off, real quick, wanted to just take a quick second to introduce ourselves. I see a lot of familiar faces, so a lot of you know us, but we're Lisa and Kevin Coy with Firehouse Education, and we've been in the industry 19 years, almost 20 years. I've done restoration, carpet cleaning, kind of a wide variety gambit. Now we specialize in ultimate restoration and do training, teaching, and coaching, business coaching. We actually travel all over. Just last December, went to Australia and taught for the first time. That was pretty cool. We just really are passionate about helping companies shorten their learning curve, I guess. And definitely we have what we feel is a different approach to marketing. And so what we want to do is ask you to just spend the next hour in the room with us and kind of set aside any preconceived ideas that you have about marketing or maybe how you've been doing things. What we want to show you is something that is a little different. And hopefully, everybody, it's Friday, we've all been in Vegas for a few days. By the way, did you guys know they have tequila shots here with the sport in them? I mean, not that I know, I heard. Yeah, I saw, Anyway. So what we're going to do, start off with, is I handed out everyone a worksheet, because there are going to be some specific things you're going to want to write down. And as we're going through the PowerPoint and going over some of these things, all right? So the thing that we're going to teach you today is how to create your own preferred provider program. So the first thing that I want to ask you guys before we get into showing you how to do this, this is, by the way, without any, paying any monthly SEO fees and without having a salesman on staff, okay? The first question is, what is a preferred provider program? Does anyone know? Like, how many restoration companies do you know? Okay. Does everybody know what that is?
Yeah, there's a variety of different programs in the industry depending on the insurance carrier. They may be as informal as an IBM program where you just give me your name, address, and phone number you're in, to a very sophisticated, long process of getting involved in some of the more elaborate programs like State Farm's program, where you have to be at least 5 years in business before you can even talk to them about being in the program. And so those programs are really good. They vary widely from one carrier to the next as far as how they operate. But they're great for people that want to be able to get business straight from the insurance companies. And so that's a really good position to be in until the speed of work. And that's kind of what we want to talk about, how to orchestrate that today.
To say preferred provider program for all of y'all that are restoration people in the room, Amy, that's not necessarily always a good thing either, is it? Because when you sign on to those programs, what are you signing on for? Sometimes, what was that?
Their pricing.
Right. So when you're joining their program and their rules, right? What we're going to show you is how to have your own program, and you do it by your rules. So you're not subject to anybody else's pricing. You're not subject to response times, having documents by a certain time. You're not subject to those rules. And that is the biggest downside. There's a lot of people in the industry that are like, I don't even want to be on a program. I don't like the program, right? And that's what they call that. So what we're going to show you is how to do that on your own and not be subject to that. So, preferred provider program. What does it consist of?
So what this really turns into is a referral system, and who would like to just have people referred to you and just get to work that way versus having to go out and bang on the doors. I don't see all their hands up to the place. So you can orchestrate that, and that's really what the programs are made. They're designed to feed you work, and it's a symbiotic relationship with the carrier and the client, and that's what we're looking for. But you want to create your own, and I've showed some people in this room how to do that, and I call it the non-preferred provider program, because it's kind of an thing that's sort of around the program, and it essentially just turns into the next three things here, which is referral system with the three things on your worksheet, client experience, and testimonials. Okay.
Those three things have to be present for your program to work. Okay.
So the nice thing about a referral it's the strongest, in my opinion, strongest and best way to get a new client. Anybody believe? Anybody get referrals?
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice to get a referral because basically somebody else is doing the marketing and selling for you, right? They've had an experience with your company. They had a great experience, and they want other people to be able to have that experience, and so they will refer you to that other person that they know, and that's a great way to get a client because they're ready to do business with you, right?
The positioning, you can't get this kind of positioning with any other type of marketing. A referral, you come in as the expert. I mean, so many times I've come on to a contents job and I've already been sent, because our business is 100% referral based. And they already know who I am. And I've so many times had people make a comment, oh, well, you know, so-and-so said you were the expert and you're the best and I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know these people, I've never met them, but they already know me. So the whole know, like, and trust, that's handled for you. So this is why referrals are so powerful. And you hear about it a lot, right? But there's a lot of people talk about referral-based marketing, right? Okay, but like it's really it. The position, you cannot get this kind of positioning any other way. The cost, what does it cost you? What we're going to show you isn't going to cost you anything. The cost is little if anything. And then when you have referrals, what else do you get? It's the biggest, what's the best way to come, what was that? Someone said social proof. You know, social proof that you are doing an extraordinary job and your clients are happy with you because they're referring. I mean, they wouldn't refer you if they weren't, right?
And so here's a simple thing. You guys are all marketers, even though you don't know that. You do it every day, and people that you know do this to you. Where's a great restaurant to go to in your town? Recommend one to me. Makes one like that. One that you like that you just really enjoy going to. Okay, so there's a great Thai restaurant in your town, I recommend that. You just made a referral to me. That's how powerful and simple that is. What about a dentist? I need a dentist. I got a toothache. Anybody got a good dentist? And you're not going to, you're going to tell me what dentist not to go to, and you're going to tell me what dentist to go to, right? And that's consensus social proof. And it's powerful. Go on Amazon. If you look at a product and buy on Amazon, do not have a review system built into that product to see how good it is. What is everybody saying about the product or the service that you're thinking about purchasing? And if it's got a poor review, you're probably not going to buy it, are you? Now, do you know any of those people? But you're going to take their word for it because they have an experience with that person, and you're going to believe what they have to say. You don't even have to know who they are. That's how powerful social proof and consensus is. It can make you or break you, right? And in our world, with social media being as prolific as it is, it can happen really rapidly one way or the other. You can either scale up and start overnight, or you can disappear and never be heard of again. So that's how powerful referral and social proof are. That's why we want to use it.
So does anyone know the actual, I found this interesting, does anyone know the actual definition of referral? The actual definition says the process of directing or redirecting. I thought that's kind of interesting.
Has anybody ever had a client that was going to work with a competitor and then they got a referral for you and they just kind of went, that's how powerful it is.
And you know, social proof is, what's that quote? It is infinitely more believable what someone else has to say about you than what you have to say about yourself. And oftentimes we make the mistake as business owners in our marketing, what do we have all over our website? How great we are. I mean, obviously we want to show our expertise, show the service that we do, that we take care of our clients, that we help them put their lives back together in such a time of need, this sort of thing. But then there's no testimonials. Where's the testimonials about all these amazing people and their experience that they've had with you, that you would help them put their lives back together? How more powerful would it be than for me to stand here and tell you that I help people put their lives back together, than for you to watch the video of Kathy with tears in her eyes talking about how Anissa and Travis came in and saved me. Like, I don't know what I would have done if they weren't here. How powerful is that? So social proof is very, very important. And I know sometimes Kevin will tell people, well, you know, it's okay if you only get written testimonials. No, I'm telling you it's not okay. Get video testimonials, you guys. Video is powerful. How many of you in here watch Ask Anissa? Oh, I totally set myself up, didn't I? One person raised their hand. Well, anyway, usually when I ask that question, I get lots of hands. And a lot of people, when they do meet me in person, they already feel like they know me because I do a lot of videos. So video is extremely powerful. When you guys on Amazon now, if any of you guys are big Amazon shoppers, I'm like, that truck's at my house twice a day. Yeah. And I love the products that have videos. Love the products that have videos. So you can go and watch it and look at it and look at the product a little more deep. Videos are very interactive. I cannot stress. Did I say get video testimonials? Can't stress that enough, guys. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is, and if you don't have a YouTube channel, get one set up. What's crazy is, how many other, go look at restoration, carpet cleaning, go look at websites. How many have you seen with video testimonials on there? You just don't see them. I know, and it's so crazy. It's really crazy, you guys. You're making the biggest marketing mistake.
It's a big differentiator if you want to start eliminating competitors by doing things that they're not doing. Anything, I would even tell you, go look at all your competitors and don't do anything they do. Because you want to be different. If you're not sticking out, you're blending in.
So we got those three things, right? We talked about referrals. Now we're going to move on. And by the way, you guys, we have like an hour to go over this with you. We could all be in this room for 5 or 6 hours today and just do some really great, really deep stuff. So we're having to kind of compact it a little bit for you. So here's the second piece. Second piece is the client experience. Kevin and I like to call it, we don't call it referral-based marketing. We call our overall marketing that we do experience-based marketing.
So here's a question for you. How many of you have a great client experience? I better see everybody's hand.
Yeah.
What business are you in there? How do you know you have a great client experience?
We track reviews.
How do you track?
How do you track that?
Every phone call that comes in, we ask,
Right.
So are you asking for testimonials or customer feedback or reviews?
Yes.
Do you get them from everybody you work with? What percentage?
10%. Maybe better.
Okay. Would it not behoove you to get one from everybody? What I would say that it's vitally important, because if you don't capture and leverage your customer feedback and show it to potential new customers, how do they know you're the right guy? You got to give them that reason to choose you. If they don't have a good reason to choose you because of the value you provide, the experience you provide, what do you think they're going to base their decision making on? Price. And we don't want to be a price competitor, do we? It's a downward spiral. So client experience is vital. And it's not about, so here's what happens. If you, especially your restorers, but even some of you cleaners that maybe are going into homes that have never been worked with before, if you don't orchestrate a phenomenal client experience, then you're really not getting the job done, because you can't be average, you can't be as good as everybody else. You've got to be better if you want to be, get rid of your competition.
So the client experience, you're going to have some pieces in place. Kevin's talking about right here, category of 1.
How many experts are in this room?
Good.
Okay, I'm going to ask another question. Let me tell you what the definition of an expert is. You know more than your audience. How many experts are in the room? A few more experts. You should know more than your audience. If you're going into a home to provide a service, they're hiring you because your knowledge is better than theirs in what they're doing. You're solving their problem, right? So how many experts are in the room? Let's go. How many? Okay. How many people didn't raise their hand? Make sure everybody gets to the end of this.
Right.
Making sure that's working. Okay.
So I want to speak to differentiator for just a minute. When we're talking about client experience too, we're not talking about, your clients are happy. Your clients, we're talking the kind of client experience like Disneyland, Apple, Amazon. For me, Starbucks. I'm from Washington, so I guess that's one of my favorite places. One of the things that you have to stand out and be different, you guys. Everyone's attention is being pulled in 57 directions like a second. There's a lot of people out there vying for your client's attention. And you need to stand out and be unique. And I don't know what that differentiator is for you, but figure that out. Kevin always likes to tell people, there's a parking lot full of red cars, be the blue car. Be the blue car, stand out that much.
So let's talk about category one businesses in the world. Anybody think of one in particular that just kind of popped right up for them? When you think of a business in an industry that's like, when you think of that industry, that's the first business that pops in your head.
Chick-fil-A.
Southwest.
Okay. How about Disneyland? Is that a category one business? They're in the amusement park business, and there's lots of amusement parks in this country and around the world, but there's only one Disneyland. And there's only two types of people. People that have been to Disneyland, people that are going to go to Disneyland, right? They're a category one business, and they have a really bold claim. Does anybody know what it is? Happiest place on earth. They got to live up to that.
And honestly, it's their marketing, because we took our kids on a trip and we hit Universal Studios and we hit Disneyland, and Disneyland sucked. We love Universal Studios, but we're like, but it is not marketed like Disneyland is. And if it was marketed like Disneyland is, there'd be way more people.
Bigger share.
Yeah.
That big bold claim that they have is pretty extraordinary when you think about it. One thing that we really want to do in our conference company is to be different, stand out, and be unique. You know what our big bold thing is? Whenever I go to a job, what's the biggest thing we deal with? Majority of what I do is fire. The biggest thing we deal with in fire is what? Odor, right? So my bold claim is this, and I tell my clients this from the second they start having that experience with me. My initial meeting with them, I let them know, your home, your contents will not smell like smoke again. I guarantee you that forever. There's no time limit, there's no year, no 2 years. From this point forward, once I'm done with your contents, you will never have smoke over again, I guarantee you. If it ever comes back, if that odor comes back, let me know, I'll come back, I'll re-clean, I'll do whatever. If it meant I had to re-clean your whole house, I would do it. Never had a call back. But let me tell you something, when I say that to people, they're like, oh, okay, wow, she must really know her stuff or be really silly because she just said something really bold. But that just takes away the fear of doing business with me because there's no risk for that. So what can you say in your company that's like that? On all of our workmanship, 5 years. In our state, legally, and I don't know what your state is, 6 months is all a contractor has to warranty their work. Top-notch contractors in our state give them 1 year. They'll build you a $350,000 house and give you a guarantee for 1 year. We gave it for 5. And I mean, people were like, whoa. We had a couple callbacks and did some new trim, put back, and a couple other little things, but I'll tell you what it did. And we did those jobs extraordinarily well because obviously we're putting a big claim out there.
And we also require all of our subcontractors to honor that guarantee that
Right.
they work with us.
So can you do that in your company? And if you can't guarantee your craftsmanship for 5 years, you might have some other issues there. I mean, that makes you nervous to do that, right? So have a bold claim.
Own it, claim it. Why are you guys in business if you can't do a good job and stand there and back it up and say, I'm here for you?
Greatest experience ever, and if anything, that will come back before you take care of it.
Great.
Awesome.
That's a good guarantee. You
So
think
when he
about
said greatest experience ever, If something, what'd you say?
Comes back, and goes wrong, we'll take care of it.
Yeah,
We'll
if
come
something
back and
goes
fix it.
wrong, we'll come back and take care of it for each
How
other.
many of you shop at Costco? You know that you can take anything back to Costco and just give your money back anytime.
Except electronics.
I've taken stuff back as much as a year later, and they just give me my money. They don't argue with me, they don't say what's the deal, they just, you know. Because it takes the fear out of doing business with them. I can buy with confidence, because no matter what, if that product is not up to my standard, not theirs, mine, I can just take it back and give it back. That's the kind of guarantee that builds big businesses.
And you have to orchestrate this, you guys. A great client experience does not just happen. There are so many things with, expectations that your client can have, which you have to set. If you're smart, especially doing restoration work, you're going to do that right up front, right at the very beginning. You're going to set their expectations, not let them set them, right? Because then how do you know if you can meet or exceed rather? Because you don't want to meet their expectations. Then you're not having the right kind of client experience. You have to ridiculously exceed their expectations. But how do you know what those are? If you let them set them and you don't set the expectation up front. If you don't set it up front and they have expectations that are unrealistic and you can't deliver, you just set yourself up. Now, one of your 3 pieces that you need to have your preferred provider program out the door. Because your client experience is not going to be okay. And without that incredibly amazing, over the top client experience, you're not going to get that raving video testimonial where they're like, I'm so happy that Scott came in my home and I don't know what I would have done about it. You're not going to say things like that. If you meet their expectations and they have a good experience with you, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. They have good experience, with doing the driveway jobs on site. Right? I mean, what they expect you to get a...
That's what the bar is.
Right, exactly. So you have to orchestrate your client experience, have a system in place. It was one of the biggest things that we did when we realized that our business was all referral based. We went back and kind of we call that reverse engineering. That's one of Kevin's favorite words. Reverse engineering. What was it that got us there? And the client experience, we realized that we were orchestrating and setting it up. So we did the systems in our business so that every single time a client comes through our door, comes through our experience, it is the same every time. They get extraordinary, and at the end, by the way, when we set those expectations, we tell people right up front, the very first thing after I say, I'm guaranteed for life, my work, like forever, and you're going to be so happy with your experience with us that when we're done, I'm going to ask you for a video testimonial. You're going to be ecstatic to give me a raving video testimonial. Like I tell them that right up front. I tell them you're going to give me one. Like you're going to be so happy and ecstatic. You're going to get it. And to do.
So let's talk about how we orchestrate this. It's pretty straightforward. How many people that you do business with know exactly how your business works and what's going to happen? Do they have a frame of reference? Have they ever had a fire before or flood? Do they know the entire process of how carpet cleaning works? So they're going to make one up. They're going to make up their version of what they think is going to happen, unless you orchestrate that in advance. So you need to let them know how things are going to go. You need to educate them about the process. You need to set them up on the timeline. You need to answer all their questions, and you need to follow through with everything you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. That's orchestrating the experience, not letting them decide what they think is. So I think you should show up at 9 o'clock tomorrow, or we're going to show up at 8. But if you don't tell them that, then when do they think you're coming? You got to orchestrate that experience. You have to walk these people through the process, and you have to explain what it is that's going to happen, so that they know what to expect, because they really don't know. And would you rather have them following your lead or making up their own version of what's going to happen? And then you don't know what that version is, and so when the two come together, it's not going to mesh up very well, is it? So that's how you orchestrate the outcome. You design it yourself, and you walk your customer through it every time. Then there's no getting lost in the woods, right?
So once have your differentiator. You are that category one business. You have your orchestration set, how your client's going to flow through their experience with your company. Now, the competition will become irrelevant. I just had a coaching client in New York that I was talking to before we came out, and I was helping her on the first couple of content jobs. And she got asked to do a bid. And she goes, what do you do? How do you do bids? I said, I don't. And for some of you in the room that do restoration are like, what? A lot of restoration companies would do bids. They're asked for or estimate, I don't know how we want to term that. Because clients are like, well, you know, my insurance company said we get 3 bids, or I want to see like how much this is going to cost, or the adjuster asked you to do a bid. Well, there's one thing about doing the scope and then you review it with an adjuster and like go over things for agreements, like that's different. I'm talking about primarily on the content side. I don't bid because I don't have to. What I do is I make sure that my client is educated about what's going on. Usually they want to bid because they have questions. They don't know. We talk in language sometimes to our clients that, you know, ACV, RCV, depreciation, holdback, reserve, they don't know what that means. So they're nervous. They don't know what's going on. So usually if you can talk with them and educate them, usually after just 5 or 10 minutes, that's not an issue. I have the job, it's signed, and I don't bid. So it's because I make my competition irrelevant. I don't have to go and compete with someone else to get my work. All I need to do is be there for my client, ask them to tell their story, and then orchestrate their experience. So when you have your own preferred provider program, you've set by the way, all of this stuff that you set up is pretty automated, right?
Right, we have a process that we designed to flow through, and communication go on, a number of pieces that we developed over time in our company so that we could create that referral system. One of the things you want to do is think about the positioning you're coming from. If you're having to give bids, maybe you're just not coming from the right position. If your insurance company refers you to a client, or the client is told to call you and use you, that's a great position. And that takes that pricing out of the equation because they're not worried about pricing. If the insurance company says you're a guy to use, then they're just waiting for you to show up and take care of them. That makes a big difference. You're not worried about, I have to put in 3 bids and see who gets the bid because the insurance company sent me there, and that's what the client's expectation is now, is that you're going to take care of them.
So now you have your referrals. We talked about positioning, the cost, and the social proof there. Okay. So now we have our second piece that you need for your provider program, and that's the client experience. Big bold claim, different. Do not do what everyone else is doing. Orchestrate it. And it really just doesn't. I mean, so I was kind of sad to hear you say that Disneyland was such a disappointment. I've been there a few times with the kids, and every time I've ever been there, it is like magic. It is. I mean, the experience is so orchestrated down to like the costumes that they're wearing and the characters. They go into private doors. They don't eat out where everyone else is, and they don't just go have to use the ladies' room, so they go into the bathroom. They go into a door in hidden areas throughout Disneyland, and everything is like behind the curtains, right? When they come out, and when you're there at Disneyland, everything is just set up and orchestrated. You come off the ride, what do? You walk through the gift shop, where all of the stuff is, or you come off the Aladdin ride, well, guess what's in the gift shop? All the Aladdin stuff. Like you walk right through it, which by the way is brilliant of them, because obviously when the 6-year-old comes off the ride and walks through there, you're going to drop $100 on a stuffed animal because you're going through there. But they've orchestrated that from the time you walk in the front door to the time that you leave.
Or when you throw.
Yeah, when you throw. But it should be like magic. Your clients should feel that what you do is magic. And then your competition with your client experience being so extraordinary will become irrelevant. Period. There won't be competition.
So here's a question for you, how many of you have a monopoly in your marketplace? I know some of you in this room do. I know who you are. Here's a monopoly. You have a referral partner who sends you every job that they get. Then we have that. Okay, you have a monopoly. See, you didn't even know you have a monopoly. All you need to do is keep making those kind of monopolies. You get those referral partners, you build those relationships, and you just keep stacking them up. And pretty soon, you got all the market share you want. And that's a monopoly, is it not? If you're getting everything you want and you don't have any more time or energy to put another client on the board, are you in a monopoly? Sure you are. Do you care what everybody else is doing? No, but you get all the work you can handle, right? That's what you want. So does anybody know what one referral partner is worth in a year? And somebody better answer the question. I know you do.
$100,000.
Or, yeah, sure, easy.
Easy.
About 200, 300, 400. I'm just gonna pick on David. It's not- Tell me what one referral partner is worth to you, David. Okay. About Scott, I think that's Scott.
501,000.
So would that be worth cultivating? Yeah. And how many of those do you need to make you happy? It's worth developing those relationships and those referral partners, because then again, what happens, David, is the phone rings and here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. And all you gotta do is figure out how to get to them fast enough to keep up, right? Yeah. Would you rather be in that position? In the morning, isn't it a terrible problem to have? I don't know if I can get to all my customers today. I have so many. Yeah. So let's go there.
All right, so now we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about how to get leverage testimonials. Have we already said you guys should all be getting video testimonials? Seriously, guys, you have to get video testimonials. They are just so powerful. But we're going to talk about how to get them. Now, I would just really quickly, how many in the room ask for testimonials? Okay, now keep your hands up. When you ask for those testimonials, how many would say we get 80% to give them? Okay.
80% of the people who ask you a testimonial.
Ah, okay. So why do you think that is, maybe? I'm going a little off track here, but I gotta get this. Why do you think that is, maybe? Anybody?
It's not convenient enough?
I'm sorry?
It's not convenient enough to leave
Not
a review?
convenient? Okay, well, yeah, you better make it really convenient, easy, quick for them. It's not convenient. Any other ideas as to why that might be?
People put it off and forget. I mean, that's just how I am. I can
Put it off. Okay.
Put it off.
Good intentions, but just get busy.
Okay. So, if you're not getting I get about 95%, by the way, it's pretty big. If you're getting less than 80% of the people you're asking, because I got a lot of hands up, but everybody's hand was going down. If you're not getting 80% of those people to say yes to you, then you need to go visit your client experience. You need to go visit your client experience.
Amp that up. And then we
Amp that up. Like there's something you're missing there. Something isn't happening right to where they feel like they are so moved and motivated to say yes to you. Make it convenient, you bet. Do you know what I carry with me all the time? I can videotape you in a second. I can stand out in the hallway and you can say, Lisa, I did your in-house workshop on Tuesday. It was so fantastic and I just loved it. And I got so much like mind shifting going on. I'm like, would you mind saying that video for me real quick? Boom, instantly. And now, of course, nobody's going to come up and talk to me now, right? Because they're like, she's like, put me up. No, but I mean, obviously you don't make people feel awkward or uncomfortable. But you be ready to get a testimonial if you're going to do it in writing. You should have a script right there with you that you can hand them and say, hey, can you fill this out real quick for me? I would really appreciate it. When they're like, wow, David, you did such an amazing job at my house, and I'm just so forever grateful that I made that phone call and had your company come out. Ask them to write that down. Ask them to go do with right there on the spot, okay? Make it easy and convenient for them. If they won't do it right there on the spot, then you can obviously leave, you should have like a testimonial sheet. We have a sheet that we hand out if someone doesn't want to do a video.
So maybe the positioning is different too. Maybe you need to ask for feedback on their experience and position it that way. So that I'm just, we want to do a great job, and it's vital for us to make sure our customers are happy. Can you tell me a little bit how your experience went with this and my team, or something to that effect? And that kind of puts this little shift on it. So the other thing is, I'm going to ask that question here and see how many honest. Let's just, can we talk? How many of you figure you don't want to ask because you're afraid to hear the answer? Thank you for being honest. It's scary, isn't it, right? Maybe they'll tell me what they really think and I don't want to hear it. And guess what? You want to hear it. You need to hear it. If you don't know, here's the thing. Well, they're not complaining. As long as the phone's not ringing and they're not complaining, I think everybody's happy. Was that true? Necessarily? Maybe they're just not upset enough to give you an earful. And that's a dangerous place to be too, because if you're not getting a good client experience, you're not asking to make sure that they're happy with your product and service, and they're not telling you, then maybe that's telling you right there that you need to up your game. I mean, there's two times they're going to talk to you, for sure. When they're upset and when they're really happy. If they're in the middle, nothing's really happening, but that's not where you want to be. So if they're upset or they're happy with you, you're remarkable, right? You're either remarkable because they don't like what you did, or you're remarkable because they're really happy with what you did. And guess what? They're going to be telling everybody that one way or the other. And you better know which client you got going on out there. You have a client that's running around telling everybody you need to use them, or you don't need to use them. Or maybe you just kind of, that's where a lot of play in the middle, right? Don't let that happen to your company. You've got to make it happen. Don't just let it happen. Okay? That's what we're talking about here.
So not everybody in the room raised their hand when I asked if, or Kevin asked if you asked for testimonials. So what's the number one way to get them? Ask. Every hand in this room should come up when we ask that question.
And if you're afraid to ask, you need to go have a conversation with yourself and hear about why that is. Are you afraid because I just don't know if I'm doing that good a job? And then let's talk about that for a minute, because we live in the age of we can check up on everybody about everything anytime we want to, right? Anywhere in the world. So if you have a web presence, if you have a social media presence, that's where you're going to be putting these, so that when people are checking on you, because do you not go and say, I'm just going to check their website out, see what they're all about? Yeah. Absolutely. And you can just pull your little $1 million smart device out and see what you're all about right now. We'll see these reviews. We'll see what people have to say about it.
Now, so when you're talking about the Google reviews, I get that. However, you can ask people to give you Google reviews, and that's great. Google reviews, yes, that I understand that people want to get those, and those are good. The problem that we feel there is with just doing that, or primarily doing that, is you have zero control over that. None. So that means like how those flow, how they go, how the algorithm is running this month. When you get your own testimonial and you have a Facebook, an Instagram, YouTube, every one of you in here should have a YouTube channel, every one of you. YouTube, your website, and you plaster this stuff around, you're creating your own Google reviews. You're creating enough material that when I go, what's your first name? Ron. When I go, okay, Ron's gonna clean my carpet, so I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go, what I do is I not only Google your business, I Google your name. I do both. And then if you've been tagging your stuff right, and you've got it, and I go, oh wow, he's got like 17 YouTube videos up here, and you're doing all the videos, your testimonials from all these clients that have had you come in, and how courteous you were, and how you took care of moving my furniture, and he's been cleaning my carpets for 8 years, I didn't have anyone else in my home, you think I'm gonna call? And that to us is more powerful. We have control over that. Not Angie's List, not Yelp, and not Google. I have control over that, okay?
So the only way you can do this, you can go to work in the morning, and you can stand in your office, you have a little prayer, please, Lord, let us get good Google reviews today. I hope someone gives us a review, or Yelp, or Angie's List, or whoever else you're using. I hope somebody puts a, no, you don't pray for that. You orchestrate it, you make it happen. You stay in control over it, otherwise, these third-party sites that are, yanking your chain, and what are you paying for this stuff? And you hope that their algorithm doesn't change and dump you out of the system, and you're paying $600 a month to hopefully get more work from. Don't let them dictate your business volume. You orchestrate it.
So that's exactly what you're talking about, and to orchestrate it, create your own preferred network.
Exactly.
Is that we take our testimonials, we create our own.
You leverage it, you don't let somebody else have control of it.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So how pro is your setup? How pro is your setup in video quality? Do you have lights and stuff like that?
So that's a great question.
That's
That's a great question,
excellent.
and here's the thing. It doesn't,
Did you all hear what he said? He
how
was-
professional is it?
How professional was like lighting, how professional was pulling our videos?
What do you think would be more authentic? Somebody just standing there, taking a video with their camera, or somebody that makes it look like a commercial? You think that might come off a little inauthentic because it starts to look staged? So authentic is you're standing there inside their living room, and maybe the camera's a little shaky. That's okay, because they can tell that was a real live thing. It wasn't a stage performance. It's the real deal, and that's way more believable, right? Not on top of which is the customer saying how great a job you did, and they highly recommend using you. That's gold. You can't buy that. You can try. You can pay for Yelp and all that stuff, but that's so one-dimensional. When you've got a video, it's like popping your own commercial, and it's a much more powerful impact.
Now, I'm gonna do a little sneak. You're gonna get to see some today, okay? I was gonna say it was a total surprise, but we're gonna show you some. You will see a little bit of editing in this because I get edited down because I wanted to show you a variety of them, so I had to shrink them down. The average testimonial that we get is several minutes long, by the way. Okay, and several minutes. Okay, like, it's nothing to get a 2 or 3 minute video from people. Okay, I've gotten 5 and 6 minute testimonial videos from people.
Are you posting those 5 or 6 minutes, or are you trying to down?
No, I post them. Yeah. So, and you don't have to post the whole thing. If you just like kind of came down to a section of that, you could. But I don't edit testimonial videos because it's real. If any of you go to YouTube, go to Firehouse Education, subscribe to our channel there. You'll see my Ask Lisa videos. You'll see me with standing outside, my hair's blowing in my face, or I'm sitting at my desk in the house. They're very, real, authentic videos, and that's probably why those videos are so popular. Is because they're real. Okay. So Scott just touched on something I obviously don't. I wish we did have enough time to go into. He's talking about connection. And connection, you guys, that is how you get an extraordinary client experience, is connection.
There's emotion involved.
Is there some sort of disclaimer or release, whether written or verbal, that you have to give you to allow you to go?
Our work authorization contract that people sign and hire us, on the very bottom says that any video or pictures that were taken are actual property of local clean systems or Firehouse Education, and that we can use those however we see fit. So it's built into our contract.
Oh, wow.
And I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely do that in this day and age. Years ago, when we started doing video, 10 years ago, that's when I started doing video. And I didn't, because it was all new, right? So I didn't, but yes, it's worked into the bottom of our contract now. Okay. All right, so I know we have to move on. Sorry, guys. Video, the most powerful way to connect. Emotion, like Scott said. So we're going to talk about leveraging that. So we've already kind of been talking through this, but you guys got to have a YouTube channel for your company, Facebook page, which I would assume everybody in this room has a business Facebook page, email, and your website. We use those video testimonials. I email them to agents and adjusters. The agent that is the client, if I do a job for you, your insurance agent gets a copy of that testimonial, as well as the adjuster that was working on the job.
So we can also send that to an agent or adjuster that we would like to do so they can see what our customers have to say about it.
Right? Because what others have to say about us is infinitely more believable, right? So we can say, which we do, we want to make that bold claim. We want to say we're extraordinary. I mean, absolutely claim that. But the social proof is going to be even more powerful when they can hear and see your client saying that. So I know I kind of already gave this away a little bit, but we're going to play a video for you guys. And I want you guys to see, and you're going to see how unscripted and real and authentic that this is. And again, I did a little bit of editing. I want to be transparent because I had to, you know, kind of get this down. I only had a few minutes to show you guys all of this, but I hope you'll enjoy it so I can make this thing work for you. And afterward, we'll have a few minutes so we can maybe talk about that. Okay, but I want you to really pay attention. There's people who we did jobs with, content restoration jobs, structured as well, and then there's people that have taken our class, and then there's people that have coached with us as well. But I wanted you to see the variety, right? Because this works. I don't care what you do in your business. I don't want anyone in this room to think, oh, well, Lisa gave me content, so that's why this works. No. If you have a service-based business, your best marketing is to be experience-based marketing. Period. Hands down. So do you see how unscripted and natural that was?
Yeah.
And, I mean, did anything kind of stand out in any of that for you guys?
Emotion.
Yeah. And
So they say really nice things.
and those are all unscripted. So what we do is we set them up and ask them, you know, hey, ready to do that video? And the Shaw couple, they were amazing. That was all just to say, hey, maybe say one or two things that you got from working with Mobile Clean. If I came up to you and said, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Shaw, I saw fire in my house, why should I call Mobile Clean? And maybe just speak to that and say name, maybe a little bit about what happened, whatever you want, and that's all we say, and we just let them go. And they talk. And the lady, so when you were talking about scripted, that lady was sitting on her lawn outside. She was actually smoking a cigarette. We had just got done. She had like 4 feet of water in her basement, and that one was like, I am so stressed. So she goes out there and she's sitting, and I just knelt down, and I had a flip video. That was about 9 years ago I did that video. And I had those flips, remember the $99 flips? That was my best friend back then. So I just like bent down my, and I was like, you know, would you mind? Because she was saying, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about you guys. You guys are so amazing. I would be lost right now. So would you mind saying that for me? She was absolutely. So that's all I said. And I hit play, and she said all that. She said, we were godsend. And like, you can't write copy that good. I mean, right? Like, and then Scott, him and I actually, I was able to do Scott was amazing in California, and we were doing, I love the interview for my channel. So him and I, he was on the beach, as you saw, walking around, and with his cell phone and the Zoom app, and I'm Zooming it, and we were just talking about adjusters and working with adjusters, and in fact, the video's entitled Adjusters, Are they our enemy, or Us versus Them, I can't remember the exact title. Anyway, Scott and I were just talking, and it was like, we were just having this conversation about stuff, and that, I didn't ask him for that. He just was like, I was like, wow, that was awesome, and he just was like, hey, you know, I really want you guys to understand that this is how I feel about that. So that was very cool, but completely unscripted.
This poses the question then, when's the appropriate time to get a testimonial from your client? When they're talking like that, I don't care whether it's in the beginning, the middle, or the end. If they start gushing about how great a job you're doing, that's the time to capture it. That's when they're ready to tell you because they're going on. So just say, mind if I capture that on video?
So the lady that said we were godsend, and that people, I mean, seriously, I couldn't have asked her to say it better. It would be crazy not to hire them. Like, that was like just so brilliant. We were still hauling stuff out of her basement. Like, Brie was behind me doing this stuff, hauling out one night. She did that video.
Whenever they're already impressed, it doesn't matter where you're at in the process. If they're already just, you've blown their line, capture that, leverage that, and let everybody else know what you think about what you do.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, people do not buy goods and services. They buy stories and magic. And that's absolutely true. Well, I know we are out of time. Any questions? Thank you guys, by the way, for coming and sitting with us. It's what, 3 days, I guess, for all of us. So I'm just thrilled that the room's full and everybody was woke up and came on in. Did you have questions?